Hello, welcome back. Last time I decided to cycle optimize and still came out above average on cycles and below average on cost. So maybe I should really just stay in my lane and do my chosen way of doing this. So what am I making here? I didn't read any of that. What's this called? Lambent 29. What? Lambent 29. Van Berlo C. What? What does that mean? Lambent 2, Lambent 9. That's not a word I think I've ever heard. Alright. So... whole lot of salt, whole lot of fire. 4 of each per product and a gold. Okay, I just get the gold and I get 2 fires. Neat, okay. Those bonds. Oh, they're different. Okay, so that on that side. This kind of almost arrow shape on this side, okay. So yeah, the difference is this bond here is instead this bond here. And also, this is fire, this is salt, this is fire, this is salt. Okay, so... oh, this looks horrifically complicated. At least the way I'm normally used to doing these things. Oh boy. I got 2 of them to do. There's really not a lot of multitasking I can do. Yeah, I get 2 sources of fire. Great. How many arms do I want to use? 1? Yeah, that sounds like me. Okay, how possible will this end up being? Very. I mean, it's absolutely possible. Just how practical will it be? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I need calcification, I need bonding, I need gold, I need fire. So it looks to me like I could just lay this out like this or so. And have a pretty good time of it for the most part. Although no, I won't be able to get that fire to the glyph from there if I have to have stuff across here. Okay, so that will not work. Do I want a track? Probably. Could probably just do something as simple as like that. Let's see, so... where do I want things? Not the way they are right now. Maybe if the salt were here... I don't know, none of this is very comfortable. I don't want my reagents too close to my glyph of bonding. Okay, so, in this layout, could I make all the bonds I need to? So I'd stick the gold there, stick a fire there. Say, turn it around and stick a fire there. And... oof, couldn't really do that. And I certainly couldn't do this. So what if I just kept the gold farther away? Now I'll have to be careful where I put this glyph. I put the gold there, maybe. Okay, that seems real inconvenient. Does it? No, that's fine. Probably. Oh, and I can stick the gold over here, giving me a little more room. Okay. No, but if the gold is there, then I can't get the salt out. Okay, so how about this? So sure, I'd start with gold fire. Put that fire on there. Put that salt on there. Okay, so then I'd have that structure built. Put that fire on there, and have a problem putting the salt on there. So if I did it the other way around, that's totally fine. Okay, so then I have this. That's pretty okay. That's pretty okay. This next one's going to be more of a... No, it's not. I can do that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's possible to make this whole structure from that. I'm going to extrapolate and say it's almost certainly possible to make this whole structure from that. So let's get to work. Oh, hang on. I can't get non-calcified fire. There we go. That will allow me to do it awkwardly. Yeah, I don't love this, but it's fine. Also, is this far enough away? I did plan to make this specific move, so no. Could I do... What about this? That seems fine. I don't think I would ever end up putting one of those fire atoms over that. What about this one? No, that's not a bond that I make. Okay, sure. Alright, so this is going to be a pain. I feel like I have all the tools I strictly need here, so let's just get to work. Let's see. Okay, so gold here, fire here. So I'm making... So I've done that. Next, I want this. Okay, so I'm going to grip the fire and turn it up there. Okay, I am currently here holding the gold. So release that, grab, right, reset, grab, left, left, left. Okay, so I've put this fire here, I think. So then while holding that, I'm going to pivot left. Okay, then reset, grab left, left, minus left. Alright, I'm holding this salt here. I have these four assembled. So I think what I want to do is release left, grab, pivot left. So I'm holding by this. Then I'll turn right, which will put that there. Okay, so far so good. Reset, grab, left, left, left. I've put the fire there. Pivot left, minus. Yes, I will, at some point, run this program and see if I've done anything like what I want to do. So I put the salt there. Okay, let's see how well I've done so far. It's possible I have collisions and stuff. It's possible I completely miscalculated everything. So far, this looks exactly like what I expected, though. That bond doesn't look right. That bond's not right at all. So I have a spurious bond, and also I haven't put that where I thought I did. Okay, so where did that first go wrong? This is all correct. That's gold, fire, fire, salt, gold, fire, fire, salt. So that's all good. Okay, I think I see what I did wrong. So at this point, I'm holding it by the wrong fire. At this point, I want to pivot left, release, move left, grab right, pivot left. Pivot left, release, turn left, grab, turn right, pivot left. Does that put it where I want it to be? Yeah, okay, so that's ready. I don't actually pivot left again. Okay, so now I can reset. Grab, left, left, left. No wait, hang on, not reset. Yeah, okay, so now I'm holding this fire here. Pivot, pivot, minus, reset. Whoa, reset. Grab, minus, right, right. Okay, what have I done? That's correct. That matches exactly. Good. Okay, and I've built the lower half of this structure. Okay, so now I'm holding... Hold on, what am I holding? I'm holding this atom in that position. Okay, so let's do a pivot left, release left, grab right, and where does that put the gold exactly? Probably not in a great place. Ooh, don't make that bond. How do I expect to stick that on there? What if I were to pivot left before I did that? I would collide with that. Okay, so that's no good. Well, I guess I could like plus pivot left, minus right, maybe. No, I have to reverse that. That looks a little better, so I minus, then I turn right, then I pivot right, and then I'm ready. Okay, so that gold is here, prepared for the fire to be stuck on its nose there. Okay. Got the fire. Alright, so I'm holding that fire like this. I think I can make that work, so I'll pivot it left. Reset, grab left, left, minus left. Alright, so then I'm holding this salt here like this. So I want to release left. No. Release minus, grab. No, release plus, grab minus, pivot left. Okay, reset, get a salt. No, you're gonna wanna minus, left, left. That's right, by the way. That's fine. Okay, so I think I've fully assembled this structure, right? I could have skipped this first part because I've seen it a bunch of times. I didn't know where to click here, though. I wasn't sure where the new instructions were. I suppose one of my main concerns here is going to be extra bonds, because I may well be dragging this across the glyph of bonding when I don't mean to. This all looks right to me. Alright, how's that? So to compare, I have built that product correctly. Cool. Okay, so that guy I think can just go there. Hang on, what am I holding that by at that point? Is it a thing that I can just like... Yeah, okay, so I'm holding it by that. If I'm holding it by the salt... So holding here, with the arm there. So if you were to turn right, it would do this. Then do a pivot left and a turn right, and you could plunk it there, okay? Turn right, pivot left, turn right, reset. So I think that will make one product. Cool, okay, that's one. Now the other one. Similar but different. The second fire reagent would not help me unless I added another arm, and I'm not planning to do that. This is my lane. This is how I do things. Okay, so this can start a very similar way. It's just going to have to be a little bit different. It's a little more uncomfortable to look at this while this is here. I could just temporarily plunk that out of the way when I need to. It won't be too confusing. So, I'm on the fire. For this one, I did the nose first and the tail last. Alright, so let's do the same for this. So fire nose here. Minus right, right, grab left, left. Alright, so that's holding the gold with a fire there. So then just pivot right, right. Reset, grab, left. So I put the nose fire there. Minus pivot left. Reset, grab left, left, left. How's that look? Am I taking the right actions so far? For one thing, no, there are several problems here. I wasn't holding that by what I thought well, I could be, if I just pivot right one more time. I'll put one component of the tail on there. Alright, let's just pretend that this is bonded there instead. That's not the correct angle, so I want one more pivot right before that, and one more pivot left after that. So additional pivot right, additional pivot left, and this should look better. I'm building this a bit differently. I don't think that tail segment's gonna get in the way. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so then I also need to bond that dude on there. Okay, so I'm here. All I really need to do for that is pivot left, minus, reset, grab, minus, right, right. Okay, so we got the salt there. Now I need to rotate it around so I can bond... Actually, I haven't even stuck this fire on here. Alright, so this is where that currently is. So I'm going to have to release right, grab, pivot right. So I'm holding this, and it looks like that right now. Okay, so turn left. Still holding this. Release right, grab, pivot right. So I'm holding by this in this position. That's how it is. Wait, now what? I could pivot right again. And that's what I want to do. Pivot right, turn left, and then I'll end up there. Okay. How am I going to get the fire in there? I can't. That's inaccessible to... Oh, I need to do this in another order, don't I? Yeah, sure, it'd be great if I could move this in here, but it's totally blocked. The only route through there takes it across the glyph of calcification. And that needs to be fire, not salt. Okay, so that means everything that's stuck on this side needs to not happen until after I've done the other side, I think. So I wanna, instead of doing that... Yeah, instead of those pivots left, I want those to be to the right, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to use any of this, but I'll move it way out here just in case. Alright, so that becomes pivot right, whoops. You are holding this, and it is Actually, no, that's just one... No, that is 2 pivots to the right, and that doesn't work because there's gold in the way. So the other way is like this. Okay, so you were initially holding this. You want to actually pivot left, turn left to put it there. No, you don't. You also still can't get the fire in there. Okay, so then how did I ever put this salt here? Was that the first thing I did? Oh, I did the tail first on you. Okay, so that went tail first, and that kind of worked better, didn't it? Doing this one head first. Well, but no, the shape is different. I have different concerns. Alright, so is there any way I can go head first? And still be able to bond. Like, this is my problem bond right here. What if I didn't stick that fire on the tail immediately? Well, not only will that collide with that, but it'll also collide with the piston arm, so that certainly doesn't work in any way. Well, hang on, there's really no directionality to this. No saying like what's head or what's tail, it's the same. So either way could be either one. The problem remains that I cannot sneak a fire atom here while this occupies that sort of space. There is one way to do that. Okay, I'm going to take that one way. So from where you are, you're going to turn left, reset, grab, turn left, minus, right, right. Then I think if you release plus, left, grab, minus, that should do what I want. Okay, so that's how I sneak that in there. I have to do another one. Also, that was supposed to be a plus. So that's cool. Well, no, I don't have to do another one because that one is salt, and that makes it through much easier. There, so that should get me the left half of the head. What? Why are you trying to do that? Oh, it wasn't this that was supposed to be a plus, it was this. Okay. So I'm here. Alright, so I'm taking this salt. You needed to do some different stuff there. Okay, so if you're there, before you reset, you need a pivot to the right. A pivot to the right, yes, that. This is where my transition to the previous instructions that didn't work was. So let's just push that out a bit more. So I believe this will end holding the salt in this location bonded to the left side of the head. I believe in error. What happened? Why do I have a minus plus? What instruction was that supposed to be? Minus plus. Okay, the problem is that I need to release right grab before I do this. Perfect. Okay, so I have that. Now I want to get to the state where I can... Okay, yeah, I know exactly what state I want, so I'm going to... Okay, so that's how it is. So release, left, grab. right, pivot left, pivot left. Release, left, grab, right, pivot left. I think that puts me into the state I need to be for the rest of this stuff. Let's see if I got that right. One more pivot left, and then I'll be done. Okay, so just delete this and shove those to the left, and I should be in pretty good shape. I don't have the entire tail assembled yet, but that's mostly what I need. And the rest of those instructions should work fine as they were. Neat. So you keep on going and do what? Oh, right. So at this point, I need access to the tail. That's no problem. You just need to bond assault there and bond assault here. I hope this one's not too much of a problem. It shouldn't be. So everything after this point is actually invalid. Shoot, where am I holding that? I think the arm is here, facing this way, holding that salt. So I'm gonna pivot left. Release plus grab minus pivot left. So hang on. So that had... Wait. Okay, so I was holding... Arm was here, holding this salt here. So I pivoted left, doing that. I released, then I grabbed by... I plussed, I grabbed by this, so the arm's still to my right. I minus... I pivot left again. Yes, that is valid. Okay, great. So reset, grab, left, left, minus left. So you are now holding this here. So all you gotta do is turn right, reset, put a salt there. Then you're gonna turn right and deposit it. Perfect. Reset, grab a salt, put it here, I think. And just turn left one more time and you're done? Could that be? It's possible. So yeah, this was more comfortable than trying to figure out how to cycle optimize. This became very unreadable when I put these so close, but like that's where they needed to go. That's where I'm building my stuff. Came out nice and compact. Don't think I'm occupying too much more of the area than I strictly need to. Well, I have a problem. I missed a turn to the right somehow. Was it here? Probably. Why does that say... Is it a pivot to the right? Okay, no, this is correct. You release... That's a reset command. Okay, so before you reset, what you actually want to do. Release left, grab right. I think that's what I'm after. Yep, looks like it to me. Now are my bonds right? No. Got an extra one in there somehow. Oh, when did that happen? Okay, so it's just this little dude right here, I think. Everything else is good. It just happened a moment ago, didn't it? Alright, so watch carefully how you rotate that around. I imagine that's avoidable. Okay, so let's see. This, that. Okay, it's already there. It just happened right there. Okay, so if I... So hang on. So here it should be still good, right? Right, so here's the head, all constructed correctly. All I need to do is reverse the order of these and it should be good, I think. Assuming I didn't drag it over that glyph at other times, but yeah, that should be sufficient. So your first pivot, you've already been in that area. That's not wasting anything more than you've already wasted. Great, 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 great. Okay, looks like we're good. Could I easily avoid wasting this area? I'm gonna say no. That looked like a weird little gesture that I did there, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Let's pause and step through and at least evaluate whether I could avoid it, even if I don't decide to actually avoid it. So when did that happen? It was like when this was as round as... yeah, okay, so right around here. Why do you come all the way down there to do that? So that you can get that in there. I'm making good use of that area. I'm okay with that. Don't want to mess with it. 5 out of 12 products. Yeah, you're gonna take a while. Alright, let's go. I've seen that enough times. Kinda wish I could just, like, make it play at the speed without having to poke it every time it gets to the end of the program. Neat. Okay, that was pretty satisfying. And I was right. So check it out. The layout that I established at the beginning, I thought ahead with exactly where I needed to put my gold, my fire, my glyph, and my track. And my little one-length arm was plenty to get it all done. Look at that cost. Excellent. And the area is really good too. And I think I could slightly improve it if I needed to. I could chop off a little bit on the bottom, but it's fine. Okay, good. So that is that is issue 1 of volume 99 of The Legacy of Karis Van Berlo. No, the issue is that. Okay, great. All right, so I got this page done. All right, this continues to be pretty great. I don't think I'll get tired of this process before I get through all of these. That's kind of a bunch of them, but it's going to get real interesting when a whole new atom is introduced. Wow. Huh, up arrows only. 3 things to trash here. Lots of real complicated bonds. Wow, that's gonna be scary. Okay, so prepare for, like, a lot of work next time. That looks extremely simple. That's a chain, that's not too complicated. That's a chain, that's a little complicated. That's a big ball of madness. Oh man, and the bonds are complicated. Yikes! Alright, so 2 scary puzzles on this page. 3 pretty unassuming looking ones. Alright, cool. So see you next time for this scary puzzle.